A pleasant afternoon to each and everyone. Today I'm gonna report about the government policies on science and technology. Nowadays we are living in a world in a modern era where the technologies are everywhere. Technology and innovation, science and technology fuel advancements which move the world and the life of the rest of the world. Science and technology is integrated for opportunity, programs, social transformation, and development for the betterment of humanity and society. Based on reading, societies create science and technology, and the science and technology make societies better. On the path of the maximizing science On the path of maximizing science and technology, policies are necessary to improve the area of science and technology. But do we mean by policy? Policy is a plan or act, uh, a plan, so action. It is the definite course or method by government used to guide and determine present and future decisions. Science and technology policy is the one of the most important rule to the betterment development of the country. Technology has a crucial role in creation of improvement of quality life and economic growth and transformation by any society. In order to achieve the positive use of science and technology, the The Philippines government introduced and implemented several programs, projects, and policies to boost the area of science and technology. The goal is to prepare the whole country and its people to meet the demands of a technologically driven world and capacitated by the people to live in a world driven by science. Pradilla Concepcion, 2015, reported that in 2015, in response to the ASEAN 2015 agenda, the government, particularly the Department of Science and Technology or the DUST, has sought the expertise of the National Research Council, the Philippines or the NCRP to consult the various sectors in the society to study how the Philippines can prepare itself in meeting the ASEAN 2015 goals. As a result of the consultation, the NCRP is expected to recommend policies and programs that will improve the competitiveness of the Philippines in the ASEAN region. And the NCRP clustered these policies into four, namely, the first one is the social science, humanities, education, international policies, and governance. The first one is integrating ASEAN awareness in the basic education without adding to the curriculum. As described, aside from being a powerful driver of the social economic development, education has a potential to raise ASEAN awareness and foster a regional identity. The second one, emphasizing teaching in the mother tongue. Research shows that education in the mother tongue is the key factor for inclusion and quality learning, which is crucial for increasing speed of learning and development. And third is developing schools infrastructure and providing for ICT broadband. This is to provide learners a quality education relation in the science and technology. And the last one is local food safety. And next is space 6, engineering and industrial research, earth and space science and mathematics. The first one is emphasizing decreased license and employment opportunities. This is to ensure that the Filipino will receive a good opportunity where their profession will be maximized and developed, and also in order for the Filipinos not to go anymore abroad to for the betterment employment. Outright transfer monitoring and review of RA 9184, which is otherwise known as the Government and the Procurement Reform Act, for the purpose of prescribing the necessary rules and regulation for the modernization, standardization, and regulation of the procurement of the government of the Philippines, and harnessing science and technology as an independent moreover of the development. And the third cluster are the medical, chemical, and pharmaceutical sciences. First one is ensuring compliance of drugs manufacturing firms with ASEAN harmonized standards by full implementation of the Food and Drug Administration. This is to provide improved access pharmaceutical products without compromising the safety, efficacy, and quality of pharmaceutical products placed in the ASEAN market. Creating an education council dedicated to the standardization of pharmaceutical service and care, empowering food and drug agencies to conduct evidence-based research as a pool of information, allocating 2% GDP to, to research, and legislating the law supporting human genome projects. Human genome is a complete set of nucleic acid sequence for the human, as a DNA within 23 chromosome pairs in a cell, nucleic acid in a small DNA molecule found within individual mitochondria. And the last one is the biological science and agriculture and forestry. Protecting and conserving biodiversity by full implementation of existing laws. Use of biosafety and standard model by ASEAN countries, promoting indigenous knowledge system and indigenous peoples conservation, formulation of common and food safety standards. There are also other existing programs supported by the Philippines government through the DOST. Some of these projects are following: providing funds for basic research and patents related to science and technology. The government funds basic and applied research funding of this research and project also from the Overseas Development Aid, or the ODA, from the different countries. Providing scholarship for undergraduate studies of the students in the fields of science and technology. Saloma 2015 pointed out that the country needs to produce more doctoral graduates in the fields of science and technology. The produce more research in these fields, including engineering. Establishing more branches of the Philippines Science High School system, training young Filipinos in the fields of science and technology. This is for training young Filipinos in the fields of science and technology to improve their skills and knowledge about the innovation of our technology. Creating science and technology parks to encourage academic and industry partnership. Balik Scientist Program encourage Filipino scientists abroad to come home and work in the Philippines or conduct research project in the collaboration with the Philippines-based scientists. Ang Balik Scientist to come home and work here in the Philippines to and improve the science and technology in the country, and to give them inspire the other to encourage the other students to study about science and technology. The developing science and technology parks academic campuses to encourage academic industry partnership. The establishment of the National Science Complex and the National Engineering Complex within the University of the Philippines campus in Diliman. This aim to develop more science and technology and engineering manpower resource by the country. They also aim to produce more researches in this field. The Philippine American Academy of Philippines and Engineering, or PASE 2008, identified several capacity building programs such as establishing of national centers of excellence. It aims to sustain develop excellence of higher education institution, or the HEI, by enhancing their teaching, research, and service program for further nation building to national development. Next one is manpower and institutional development programs such as the engineering and science education programs, or ESEP, to produce more PhD graduates in the science and engineering. So this one is the part of the programs of PASE. It is the because improvement of the quality of life is the main role of the science and technology in the Philippines national building. Establishment of regional centers support specific industries that will lead the country in different research and development areas. Research and development is an important driver of the economic growth, as a first invention, and progress spending can be capital intensive, but also can lead breakthrough that can drive both lead to the profit and well-being for consumers. Establishments of science and technology business center to assist, advise, and incubate technopreneurship venture. When we say technopreneurship, means the combination of words technology and entrepreneurship. It is a type of technology related and entrepreneurship now everyone likes for business. The strengthen science education at an early stage through the Philippine Science High School system. In the field of education, several science-related programs and projects were created to develop the scientific literacy of the country. Special science classes were organized, and specialized science elementary schools were established in different regions. Aside from this, science and mathematics and the education were continuously improved. The current K-12 education program include the science and technology, engineering, and mathematics, or the STEM, as one of its major tracks in the senior high school programs to encourage more students to enroll in the science-related fields in college. Lately, the Commission on Higher Education launched the Philippines California Advanced Research Institute, or PICERI project to allow several higher education institutions in the Philippines, and Some U.S. laboratories, research institutes, and universities to work research and projects related to science, agriculture, engineering, health, and technology. This project is hoped to strengthen the STEM competitiveness of the country. There are many other areas and fields that the country is looking forward to embark on various research and projects. The following are some of them. Number one, use of alternative and safe energy. To harnessing mineral resource, finding cure and for various disease and illness, climate change and global warming, increasing food production, preservation of natural resource, coping with the natural disaster and calamities, and the last one is infrastructure development. The Philippine Congress has also created various laws related to the science and technology. These, these laws serve as a legal framework for science and technology in the country. These laws vary according to different themes such as conservation, health-related technology, building, and supporting basic research, among others. Some laws and policies are in line with international treaties such as the United Nations or the UN, United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization or the UNESCO, Association of the Philippines, ASEAN Nation or the ASEAN, and the other international agencies. So now the table as shown in the diagram. The development of the policy in science and technology is influenced by various variables. Policy needs to be aligned for the frameworks and response various social needs and issues. On the table country, all Philippines all people will experience progress science can't break. And why policy is important. Policies guides to direct all efforts to a goal of developing scientifically advancement. As shown in the diagram, the development of policies in science and technology is shaped or influenced by several variables. Policies need to be aligned to national goals, considered international commitments based on legal frameworks, and response to the various social needs, issues, problems. Science and technology policies ensure that the whole country and all people will experience the progress that science can bring. The policies are guides to direct all efforts to the goal of developing scientifically advancement to the country. And I think that's the end of my topic. And once again, a pleasant afternoon to each and everyone. Thank you.